characters in gaming, but there's something special to me about Tifa Lockhart. She's not just a fighter, she's not just Cloud's girlfriend, she's the heart of Final Fantasy VII. A character defined by her kindness, her inner struggles, and the quiet strength that makes her unforgettable. From her tragic past to her role as the emotional pillar of the team, Tifa is one of the most well-developed characters in the entire franchise. And today, I want to break down exactly what makes her so special, why she means so much to me, and why she remains one of the best characters in gaming history. Tifa's journey starts in a small, quiet mountain town called Nibelheim. As a child, she was strong-willed, adventurous, and though she and Cloud were never particularly close, that was, until one night when he called her up to the water tower and told her he was leaving to become a soldier. She never forgot those words, and for a while, maybe she even believed in them. But what neither of them could have known was that the world was about to shatter around them. The destruction of Nibelheim changed everything. Sephiroth burned her home to the ground, murdered her father, and nearly killed her too. This was the moment that could have broken her, but instead of giving in to despair, she chose to fight. She trained, she grew stronger, she joined Avalanche, and from that moment forward, she dedicated her life to protecting others, making sure no one she loved would ever suffer the way she did. Tifa is one of the strongest characters in Final Fantasy VII, and not just in terms of raw power. While Cloud wields a massive Buster Sword and Barret has a literal gun for an arm, Tifa, she fights with her fists. Every attack she lands is fast, brutal, and unrelenting. Her combat style reflects who she is, agile, precise, and strong in a way that feels deeply personal. But what truly sets her apart isn't just her physical strength, it's her emotional strength. Tifa is the emotional center of Final Fantasy VII. She's the one who holds everyone together, the quiet support that the group relies on, while Cloud struggles with identity and Aerith represents hope. Tifa is the one who grounds them in reality. She's the one who picks Cloud up when he falls, she's the one who never stops believing in him, and even when he doesn't believe in himself. And that, more than anything, is what makes her so important. When Cloud is lost in the live stream, trapped in his own broken memories, Tifa is the one who goes in after him. She pieces him back together, not through force, not by telling him what to believe, but by simply standing beside him and helping him remember the truth. Tifa is a strong character, but she's also deeply vulnerable. She carries so much weight on her shoulders, yet she rarely allows herself to ask for help. She puts everyone else first, often to the point of neglecting her own feelings. Unlike Aerith, who is openly expressive and playful, Tifa's emotions are quiet, subtle, and complicated. She wants to reach out, but sometimes she doesn't know how. That struggle makes her feel so real to me. One of the most beautiful moments in Final Fantasy VII is when she and Cloud sit together before the final battle. No words are needed, just the understanding that no matter what happens, they have each other. I believe that's love in its purest form. At the end of the day, Tifa Lockhart is more than just a great character. She's an inspiration. She's proof that strength isn't just about power, but about love, loyalty, and resilience. She fights not because she wants revenge, but because she wants to protect the people she cares about. And that's why Tifa Lockhart will always be one of the greatest characters in gaming history, especially to me. Tifa is an incredibly special character to me, not just because of how she is through the game, but especially how the fandom seems to treat her. Tifa is arguably one of the most over-sexualized characters in the entirety of gaming history. Most people just know her from Rule 34 or just being degenerates in general. If you're offended by this, that's aimed at you. But I think that's what makes her even more of a relatable character and why I am so attached to this character. Ever since I started playing the Final Fantasy games in my early youth years when I was like 8 years old, Tifa has always stood out to me. I have always aspired to be like Tifa ever since I was young. I even named my first cat Fluffy because that was the name of her cat. Women are heavily looked down on in the Final Fantasy franchise. They seem to put Aerith and Tifa against each other just because they want, oh, Cloud and Aerith, oh, Cloud and Tifa. As much as I love Cloud and Tifa, we should never put Aerith and Tifa against each other just for a man. Tifa and Aerith are great characters in on their own, and they are clearly best friends. There's no way you think they'd hate each other. If you've played the game and you think they hate each other just because they both supposedly like Cloud, I think you're a bit insane, and I think you need to replay the game because there's no way we played the same game. In conclusion, thank you for watching the video, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Anyone watching, let me know in the comments, what did you love most about Tifa? And if I could have some feedback on the video, I'd really like to keep making these. They probably won't be too frequent considering I have my GCSEs in a couple months, but if a few people seem to like them, then I'll be more than happy to make them for you guys. Any likes and subscribes will obviously be appreciated, don't feel compelled to. Bye everyone!